Indians are one of the largest migrant communities in the world. But here's the uncomfortable truth that they are also becoming one of the most targeted. From Canada and the US to UK and Ireland, Indians are getting attacked, abused, and sometimes even killed. So the big question is, why are Indians still so desperate to live abroad that many of the Indians risk their lives and even choose illegal paths like donkey route? For decades, going abroad has been sold as the ultimate dream. Better salaries, global exposure, and passports that give you a better future and to the next generation. So many middle class Indian families studying and settling abroad seen as success almost prove that you made it. But reality looks really different. Across Western countries, hate crimes against Indians are rising. Students are being attacked while working in the night shifts, taxi drivers are being beaten and told go back to India, Sikh men have their turbans ripped off, and children are targeted in school. Well, these are not just isolated incidents anymore, they are on the clear main media platforms. Yet, immigration hasn't slowed down. In fact, desperation has increased. Why? First, the pressure. Social media and the family expectations play a very massive role. Many young Indians grow up hearing that their life abroad equals to respect, money, and stability. Staying back often feels like failure, even if the risks abroad are much more higher. Second is the number. Every year, lakhs of Indian students go overseas. When legal routes become harder, tougher visa, higher fees, and more scrutiny, some people panic. That's why legal shortcuts begin. Fake agents, forged documents, even visa misuse or overstaying becomes tempting options. Well, here comes a twist. Most people think that illegal migrants are reckless, but many are simply scared of going back home in the debt. Families sell land, take loans, and mortgage homes to send their family members to abroad. And when they go wrong, returning empty handed feels impossible. So, people stay even if it's unsafe. And third, economic reality. Not everyone abroad is living a luxurious life. Many students work late night jobs in the unsafe areas, surviving on bare minimum, facing violent crimes, exploitation, but quitting is not easy. You know why? When visa, fee, and loans are hanging over your head. So now let's talk about something rarely discussed: dignity. Many Indians feel invisible and undervalued at home. Abroad, even basic jobs come with a sense of independence and respect. That emotional pull often outweighs the physical risk. People tell themselves, I'll manage, nothing will happen to me. But something is happening. Data shows that violent attacks on Indian abroad have actually increased sharply in the recent years. And online hate is also exploding. Indians are labeled as job stealers, scammers, and culturally incompatible. This digital hate slowly turns into the real world violence. Governments do step in, embassies help, and helplines often exist. But one violence happens in the foreign land and justice depends on the local system. That's the hard truth many Indian families are facing right now. So, is the diaspora gambling with its safety? Well, in many cases, yes. Not because they don't see the danger, but because they feel that they have no other choice. And that's the real tragedy comes in. The dream of a better life should not come with a cost of dignity, safety, or a survival. So, the question is life abroad still worth risking life today? Or it is the time to stop selling foreign dream without talking about the dangers? Tell us what you think in the comments.